Hi friends, welcome to Global Used Car Trading. Today I'm going to introduce you 2018 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque 2.0 TD4 HSE with total mileage 113,000 kilometers only. This car has been owned by only one single previous owner, and she carried this car with great maintenance. Please follow me. Let me begin with this front view. It's a blue color. I'd say it's a deep blue rather than the just normal blue. Range Rover mark on the hood and honeycomb like a grill. Very unique. The Land Rover mark here. Strong and bright LED projection headlamp. No mist, no scratches. Very clean. I see no scratches in the lower part of the bumper and even in the hood. Actually, I performed the pre-inspection of this car and it's totally free of any defects. Front side view, rim and tire. Rim has minor scratches but is consumable and I think it's manageable. Nice air vent on the front. And the silver tone molding in the front fender and the front door and underneath of the front door matches well is deep blue color. Side repeater with around view camera and the sensors. Very nice. Side view, I can sense that previous owner has maintained this car with great care. Rear rim and tire, there are minor cosmetics in the wheel that is manageable. Rear tire tread over 70%. The rear view, I like the rear view of this car the most. Range Rover and this modern name Evoque HSE in the rear camera here. Let me open the trunk. It's full power electric. Trunk space is large enough and clean. On the floor, there is a spare tire. Close with one touch, very nice. And as you can see, it has dual exhaust. And the under part of the bumper, it is free from any scratches and any damages. Very strong. Rear entrance is diesel. The right rear rim and tire condition is generally fine, right? The side view. What I like the most of this car is it has a wide panorama sunroof on the roof, which gives great openness feeling while driving, and the around view camera and sensor underneath of the side mirror. Lastly, the front rim and tire all clean, and in the front there is a camera here, and the parking sensors are also integrated into a lower part of the bumper. Right. Now, let's look inside the engine hood, which is the core of the vehicle. As I mentioned, I already performed the pre-inspection of this vehicle, and the engine condition is very nice. It's perfect. Let's hear the engine sound first. It's a diesel from UK. Let's remove the engine design cover. Let me hear some right. Engine room is clean, and the engine sound is reliable, stable, no specific shock, and there's no leaks of any engine oil or any other fluid, which is a very good sign of a nice car. If I have to buy a car, I'd choose this one without any hesitation, which means that I can recommend this car to you with confidence. The design cover. Let me step inside the vehicle. It goes up and down, reliable, you see, and engine sound is also stable. Once again, great torque and great power from UK. Handling, left and the right is smooth, left and the right. No interference. Again, handling is also free from any interference. Okay, it has a dial-like transmission. Now we are at the parking, reverse, and the rear view camera and the around view camera and sensor works together. Neutral, drive, and sport. Drive, no shock while I am shifting the gear. Reverse, so I can sense this car transmission condition is also very good. And side mirror pulling and unfolding. Window, the front, all automatic. In the rear, close. In the front, it has 3 different level control, the memory seat function, also electric power seat, for both the driver and the front seat passengers. Seat moving forward and moving back and tilting forward. Alright. Direction all works fine. And emergency button also working good. Alright. Horn good. And mode change. Radio. Nice music. Great. Right remote control on the steering wheel hub. FM and display change. Vehicle setting. Vehicle information. There are lot of functions. Driver assistance. So collision avoidance. Trip bank. Trip content. Trip units. Display again. Information panel. Unit and language selection. Are good. It also has pedal shift for the fun driving. Great. And this part is for cruise control. And this part is for the hands-free phone calling. Like this. Great. And the large air vent. And beside it, there is a button type, engine stop, and the engine start. Right? Large touch screen based infotainment system here. Let's go to home. Radio. Back. Climate control. Synchronization. So with this jog dial, we can control the climate. So back. Tap to connect phone. So it can be connected to your mobile Bluetooth devices like a cell phone. And the navigation. Very good. The response speed is very fast. And go to setup. So in this menu, we can set up all the other functions, including language change. Alright? And the media. So we can see the movies using this function. The seat, around the camera, and the other parking assistance. This function is a park assist. So you can have parallel park, perpendicular park, and park exit. Very nice. And the CD players here is embedded. Alright, and it has the heated seat function for the front seat passenger and the driver. Air cons works fine. And what about heater? I can sense the warm air right away. Very good. And other climate control buttons are manual and works fine. Alright, and parking brake and other driving assistance functions. Right, and we can select the drive mode using this left and right switch. Whenever I choose the drive mode, I can see the current drive mode status. Like this. Grass, gravel, snow, mud, rush, sand. Very good. And this is a place for the cup holders and the cigar jack socket and the two nice smart keys. The console box. It has one 12-volt output and two USB outputs along with one input for HDMI sockets. Right? Low box. It has the Land Rover user manual here. Alright. What I like the most of this car is it has a panorama sunroof in this one touch. The roof sunshade is moving back. You see there are wide open space in the ceiling. Unlike other, half like sunroof cars, it is a large open window on the roof. Now let me move back to the rear seat. Seats are all clean, no tears, no contaminations, no damages. Window works great. And the lightning and hanger. And the lightning and hanger. Very good. And it has a heated seat function for the rear seat passengers with 3 different level control with air bench. Great. And the armrest with 2 cup holders and with one hidden space. And the rear windshield has a black box. This is how it looks from the rear seat passengers. Roof and front. Friends, there was review and introduction of 2018 Land Rover, Range Rover, Evoque 2.0 TD4 HSE with total mileage 113,000 kilometers, accident free and owned by one single previous owner. If you are interested in this vehicle, please don't hesitate to WhatsApp me. I will see you in my next video post. Bye bye.